The balanced budget adds $1.6 billion in new taxes and fees. There's also about $2 billion in spending cuts, but minor differences still need to be worked out between the House and Senate.
This is a Herculean moment to get through one of the most unprecedented times.
The Senate passed the budget bill package along party lines. Democrats put so-called Trump triggers into the budget to handle any executive orders and funding freezes.
The Trump triggers and the Trump recession triggers, so that as more federal budget cuts come and the economy slows down and our fiscal problems grow.
I think the anger that we just saw right there is more a reflection of the recognition that this state over-relies on federal government. And now all of a sudden changes are being made at the federal government because people want to see a change.
This was a tough budget.
Balancing the budget includes a 3% sales tax on IT services, tax increases on the wealthy, including a capital gains levy. Corporations face combined reporting. There's a new tax on vending machine sales, an increase in taxes on cannabis sales and sports betting. There's a total of $1.6 billion in taxes and fees. But it's also balanced with more than $2 billion in cuts.
The Senate version is much better than the House version, and I think that has to be acknowledged. The willingness to take a different look at the budget from the Senate versus the House.
The House and Senate versions of the budget package are nearly identical. There are, however, some funding differences that need to be ironed out. They include police training, lottery revenue distribution, a vehicle excise tax increase, rental vehicle excise tax, fee increases, and the $5 fee per tire purchase.
We balanced this budget this year, and we still kept sort of the hope of what would be the future.
The House and Senate will send a team to hammer out differences in a conference committee. The budget is expected to reach the governor's desk Friday. Reporting from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.